surgery. I'm super nervous, so I want my family here, not only for their support, but to all.
After months of pain, progress, and perseverance, Tammy Slaton finally stood before a mirror, staring at a reflection she could barely recognize. The woman who once lived tethered to oxygen, confined by her body, and haunted by her past was now standing tall, alive, strong, and ready for the next chapter. 1000 Delby Sisters, Season 7, Episode 8, titled Her Turkey Gobbler's Gone, captures one of the most powerful and emotional turning points in Tammy's journey, years in the making. The episode begins with quiet anticipation. Tammy has come an extraordinary distance, losing more than 500 pounds through sheer determination and medical intervention. But even with the weight gone, she still carried something heavy. The loose skin that clung to her body, a lingering reminder of who she used to be. Her upcoming skin removal surgery wasn't just about comfort or looks. It was about liberation. For Tammy, it symbolized closing one chapter and starting another. A montage takes us back through her journey. The early seasons, the hospital stays, the oxygen tubes, the tears. Then we see her now, confident, mobile, smiling. The contrast is staggering. This isn't just a physical change, it's a transformation of spirit. Inside the operating room, Dr. Smith and his team prepare for a lengthy and delicate procedure to remove over 10 pounds of excess skin from Tammy's chin, arms, and torso. The atmosphere is tense. Midway through, a critical surgical tool temporarily goes missing, sending a wave of anxiety through the room. The pause feels endless, a reminder that even victories can come with moments of fear. When the tool is found, the operation resumes, and the team continues with renewed focus. After hours of work, the surgery is finally complete. In the waiting area, the Slaton family wrestles with their own emotions. Amy, known for her humor and energy, is a bundle of nerves. Between worrying for Tammy and planning her Halloween-themed wedding, her emotions boil over. She cries openly, confessing how overwhelming everything feels. The wedding details, the family stress, the fear of losing her sister. Fans were divided over her reaction. Some empathized deeply, while others felt she should have been stronger for Tammy on such an important day. Hours later, Tammy opens her eyes in recovery. Her family rushes to her side, their relief palpable. When she finally sees her reflection, she breaks down. The turkey gobbler she'd joked about for years is gone. Her jawline is visible for the first time in decades. Her arms are smaller, her face sharper. It's not vanity, it's victory. For Tammy, this moment isn't about beauty. It's about seeing herself as she's always wanted to be. Her brother Chris, overwhelmed with pride, embraces her tightly, his voice trembling as he tells her how far she's come. Amanda stays close, ever the steady sister, while fans online praise her calm strength and unwavering support. Even as Chris battles a stress-induced migraine, his joy is clear. For once, the Slaton family shares a moment of quiet relief, a break from years of turmoil. But peace in this family never lasts long. Amy's stress continues to simmer as her wedding planning collides with family obligations. Tension builds, tempers flare. And she storms off during a heated moment, a reminder that even love and joy can't erase deep-rooted struggles. Still, beneath the chaos, there's a deep bond holding them all together. As the episode nears its end, Tammy's recovery begins. Surrounded by family, she prays in gratitude, thanking God for another chance. In her confessional, she opens up like never before, recalling the years of addiction, pain, and self-hatred that nearly consumed her. "I've been through hell," she says, "but I came out stronger." Her words hit hard, not just for viewers, but for anyone who's ever felt trapped in their own life. This is Tammy reborn, scarred but unbroken. By the end of Season 7, it's clear 1000 V Sisters is no longer just a show about weight loss. It's about resilience, healing, and the slow, painful path to self-acceptance. Tammy's surgery isn't just cosmetic, it's symbolic. Every scar is proof of a battle fought and won. Every tear is a release from years of shame. And every deep breath she takes without oxygen is a miracle in itself. Fans, of course, are already wondering what's next. While TLC hasn't officially announced Season 8, all signs point to renewal. Season 7 premiered in April 2025 and remains one of the network's highest-rated shows. Given TLC's history, a new season usually follows within 6 to 10 months, meaning Season 8 could arrive as early as November 2025 or early 2026. Much depends on Tammy's recovery and the family's availability. But there's little doubt that the cameras will keep rolling. As for the cast, viewers can expect the familiar core: Tammy, Amy, Chris, Amanda, and likely Misty and Brittany in smaller roles. Tammy will remain the emotional centerpiece, and after her surgery, her story is far from over. Her recovery, newfound confidence, and blossoming relationship with Andrea Dalton will likely shape the heart of the new season. Recent fan speculation even suggests Tammy may be engaged after being spotted wearing a ring in several TikTok videos. If true, this would mark one of the most dramatic shifts in her storyline yet. Amy's own journey continues to evolve. After years of turmoil, including a public arrest and custody battles, she's finally rediscovering happiness. Her relationship with Brian, the fun, horror-loving guy she met in a concert mosh pit, has brought joy back into her life. Their shared tattoos, quirky humor, and Halloween-themed engagement have become fan favorites. Rumors suggest their haunted house wedding may be featured in the next season, giving viewers a glimpse of Amy's new beginning. Balancing motherhood, fame, and love has never been easy for her, but her resilience remains undeniable. Meanwhile, Chris and Amanda continue to ground the family in honesty and humor. Their tough love approach balances the emotional highs and lows that define the show. The Slatons' bond, messy, real, and deeply human, keeps fans invested season after season. Beyond the family drama, 1000B Sisters continues to shine a light on the realities of recovery and body image. Tammy's transformation has inspired millions who see themselves in her struggle. From 725 pounds in 2022 to just around 200 by 2025, her weight loss defies belief. Yet the show reminds us that losing weight doesn't mean all problems vanish. The emotional healing takes longer. The scars, both physical and internal, tell stories of pain, progress, and perseverance. Before being cleared for surgery, Tammy faced setback after setback, low protein levels, health scares, and moments of self-doubt. But when she finally got the green light, it felt like the finish line of a marathon that had lasted half her life. The A-Tower operation removed over 15 pounds of excess skin. And when she saw herself afterward, even her doctors were stunned. Her healing was faster than expected, and she was released from the hospital 4 days early. At home with Andrea by her side, she began to rebuild slowly but surely. Tammy no longer hides behind filters or fear. Her TikTok posts show her barefaced and proud, showing her scars as symbols of survival. Fans flood her comments with support, celebrating her honesty and strength. She radiates confidence, not from perfection, but from peace. The woman who once struggled to breathe now walks freely, smiling wider than ever. Her journey has become more than a storyline. It's a message to anyone who's ever felt hopeless, that it's never too late to start over. By the close of Season 7, Tammy's story feels like a milestone, not an ending. She's still learning to navigate life in her new body, exploring love, independence, and purpose. Amy, too, continues to redefine herself, balancing motherhood with rediscovered self-worth. Together, they show that transformation isn't about the scale, it's about the soul. Ultimately, 1000B Sisters has evolved beyond reality TV. It's become a story of endurance, family, and faith, proof that healing doesn't happen in one season, one surgery, or one success. Tammy's skin removal wasn't just about what she lost, it was about what she gained: freedom, peace, and the courage to live without fear. Her scars aren't flaws. They're proof she survived. As fans await official word on Season 8, one truth remains. Tammy Slaton has emerged from the shadows of her past stronger than ever. Her journey, raw, painful, and beautiful, continues to inspire millions. And when she looks into that mirror now, she no longer sees the woman who once gave up on herself. She sees the survivor she's fought to become. She sees the survivor she's...
Peace that we've kept in England continues to ride the wave. We all got some pretty...
After months of anticipation, recovery, and transformation, Tammy Slaton has stepped back into the spotlight. And this time, fans can hardly believe what they're seeing. The woman who once struggled to walk, breathe, and even smile freely now stands radiant and confident, proudly showing the world her new self. Her long-awaited skin removal surgery has completely changed her appearance and her spirit. When Tammy posted her latest TikTok, fans flooded the comments with messages of shock and joy. "Tammy, you got your surgery. You look beautiful." The video, which featured playful filters showing her face through different decades, wasn't just a fun clip. It was proof of how far she's come. Her jawline is sharp, her cheeks are defined, and her eyes glow with a confidence she hasn't shown in years. Tammy's journey has been anything but easy. When she first appeared on 1000 TLC Sisters, she weighed over 600 pounds and faced severe health issues. Her struggles with food addiction and depression nearly cost her life. There was a time when she spent her days confined to a chair, tethered to oxygen, shut off from the world. Even her most loyal fans feared she wouldn't survive. But after a terrifying health crisis left her in a medically induced coma, Tammy's perspective changed. That near-death experience became her wake-up call. From that moment, she made the decision that would alter her life forever to get weight loss surgery. In 2022, Tammy underwent bariatric surgery. Over the following years, she shed more than 500 pounds through determination, medical treatment, and hard work. But even after the weight was gone, the excess skin served as a painful reminder of her past. It wasn't about vanity, it was about comfort, confidence, and reclaiming her freedom. So when Tammy was finally cleared for skin removal surgery in 1000 TLC Sisters Season 7, it became one of the most emotional moments of her life. The procedure took nearly 8 hours at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, removing over 15 pounds of skin from her chin, arms, and stomach. The risks were high, but the results were life-changing. When Tammy finally saw herself in the mirror, she broke down in tears. The woman staring back at her was someone she had fought to become, someone she could finally recognize and love. Since then, Tammy has been glowing, and fans can't get enough. At a recent fan event in Kentucky with her sisters Amy and Amanda, she appeared in a black off-shoulder top, smiling radiantly with toned arms and glowing skin. Photos from the event quickly went viral. One fan who met her described the moment as heartfelt and surreal. A small restaurant gathering filled with laughter and emotion. Tammy interacted openly with fans, laughing and posing for pictures, something she once avoided out of insecurity. Now, she embraces it wholeheartedly. That confidence represents more than physical transformation. It's emotional rebirth. In her early seasons, Tammy's temper and frustration made her a controversial figure. She often clashed with her family, refused help, and surrounded herself with people who didn't have her best interests at heart. Many viewers lost hope. But today, she's living proof that change is possible. Her progress has not only silenced her critics, but inspired thousands who see their own struggles reflected in hers. Losing over 500 pounds and surviving multiple surgeries has given Tammy a new sense of self. She no longer hides behind filters or fears judgment. Instead, she's eager to connect with fans, celebrate her growth, and share her story. For Tammy, attending Meet and Greets isn't about fame, it's about gratitude. She knows how far she's come, and she wants to remind others that if she can do it, they can too. Her evolution extends beyond her physical health. After losing her husband, Caleb Willingham, in 2023, Tammy's heart was shattered. Their marriage, though short-lived, was deeply emotional, and his passing left her reeling. But love found her again when she met Andrea Dalton through a dating app. Their connection was instant, and the two have since been spotted together often. Their relationship, built on mutual understanding and warmth, marks a new chapter for Tammy, one grounded in peace and respect. Season 7 gave viewers glimpses of their bond, from casual dates to family introductions, showing a side of Tammy rarely seen before. happy, open, and loved. Her newfound peace has sparked rumors of a potential spin-off centered entirely on her life after weight loss, a series exploring her recovery, independence, and love story. Fans have long expressed interest in seeing Tammy outside the chaotic family dynamic, following her as she navigates daily life, travels, shops freely, and embraces opportunities she once only dreamed of. Her transformation has transcended reality TV. It's become a symbol of perseverance and self-acceptance. Still, family tensions remain. Tammy's relationship with her sister Amanda recently took a turn after a heated argument led to Tammy being kicked out of Amanda's home. Hurt and frustrated, Tammy declared she no longer considered Amanda her sister. The fallout left her questioning her place and even her home. For the first time, she openly discussed the idea of leaving Kentucky, the state where her journey began. A fresh start, she explained, might finally allow her the peace she's been searching for. If Tammy does move, it could mark a major turning point for both her personal life and the future of 1000 LB Sisters. As Tammy continues to rise, Amy's path seems to be taking a more complicated turn. While Tammy thrives, Amy struggles emotionally and physically. Fans have noticed signs of exhaustion, depression, and declining health in recent episodes. The once upbeat sister now appears withdrawn and fatigued. Amy's divorce from Michael Halterman custody challenges, ongoing mental health struggles, including bipolar disorder and acute stress, have taken a toll. In her search for happiness, Amy began dating Brian Levern, a tattoo-loving horror fan with a big personality. Their chemistry has been one of the brighter storylines of the season, especially as they plan their Halloween-themed wedding. Still, Amy's behavior during Tammy's surgery drew criticism. Viewers accused her of focusing more on wedding details than supporting her sister through a life-changing operation. Some fans interpreted this as jealousy, that Tammy's newfound success might be difficult for her to process. As Tammy continues to grow, Amy appears to be caught in an emotional storm. Their strained bond has led to speculation that Amy might eventually step away from the show entirely, potentially paving the way for Tammy to take the spotlight in a solo project. Through it all, Tammy continues to surround herself with positivity. Friends like Haley Michelle and Paola Roman have become vital parts of her post-surgery life. Together, they celebrate milestones, travel, and lift each other up. Their laughter-filled TikToks and candid moments give fans a glimpse into the happier, freer side of Tammy's world, one that's filled with support instead of judgment. Many viewers believe these friendships have played a huge role in Tammy's emotional healing. Tammy's story today stands as one of the most powerful transformations in reality TV. She has rebuilt her life piece by piece, not just her body, but her mindset and self-worth. The woman who once doubted she'd live to see her mid-30s now walks with purpose, smiles with confidence, and speaks with pride. Her journey is no longer about survival, it's about living. Each scar is a reminder of what she's endured, and each smile a promise of what's ahead. As for what's next, Tammy's story feels far from over. Whether it's the continuation of 1000 LB Sisters or a brand new series focusing solely on her, fans are eager to follow every step she takes. She's no longer defined by her weight or her pain, but by her resilience and hope. Her relationship with Andrea shows that love after loss is possible, while her growing independence proves she's ready to live beyond the shadow of her past. Meanwhile, Amy's ongoing challenges remind fans that transformation is rarely simple. The contrast between the two sisters, one rising confidently, the other searching for balance, adds depth to their story. Their journeys may be different, but they remain bound by the same love, pain, and history that brought them into the public eye. Tammy's glow isn't just physical, it's spiritual. She's proof that no matter how dark life gets, there's always light ahead. From hospital beds to red carpets, from tears of frustration to tears of joy, she's overcome every obstacle thrown her way. And now, as she steps into this new chapter of life, one thing is clear. This isn't the end of Tammy Slaton's story. It's just the beginning. The woman once trapped by her body is finally free, and the world is cheering her on every step of the way.
Here a little bit more.
It's a tense moment. You see the lower lip quivering?
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's pretty serious.
Taken yet another emotional and unpredictable turn. Fans of 1000 Del B Sisters have watched her transformation unfold over the years. From her early days struggling with weight and confidence to becoming a mother, going through heartbreak and now facing serious mental health challenges. But recently, Amy has been more open than ever, revealing that behind her humor and optimism lies a story of pain, growth, and survival. In a recent emotional revelation, Amy shared that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder following a major breakdown during a trip with her sisters. For years, fans had seen her go through sudden mood swings and emotional outbursts. But Amy now admits she finally understands why. The diagnosis gave her clarity. Her behavior wasn't random or uncontrollable. It was a sign of something deeper she hadn't faced before. She also opened up about her ongoing battles with depression and anxiety, especially following her painful divorce. Amy confessed that her struggles have affected her not just mentally, also physically and emotionally. And the hardest part is how it impacts her children. Since starting therapy, Amy says she's finally beginning to feel some stability again. She feels more in control of her emotions and more hopeful about her future. But while she's taking steps toward recovery, fans have noticed worrying changes in her appearance and energy. Once known for her bright personality, playful makeup looks, and colorful style, Amy now often appears withdrawn, with messy hair and unkempt nails, signs that she may be neglecting her self-care. Some speculate she has regained some of the weight she lost after her bariatric surgery, while others fear she's simply overwhelmed by everything happening in her personal life. Reddit and Facebook groups dedicated to 1000 Del B Sisters have been flooded with concern. Many fans say Amy looks emotionally drained and may be falling into a depressive state. Some even noticed bruises on her legs in recent photos, sparking rumors about possible medication side effects or underlying health problems. Others believe she's struggling to balance her responsibilities as a single mom while trying to rebuild her identity after divorce. Despite the criticism, most fans agree on one thing: Amy deserves compassion. She's clearly going through a difficult time, and the pressure of being a public figure only makes it harder. Amy herself has promised to focus on her mental health and weight loss in 2025, but viewers remain uncertain whether she can truly prioritize her well-being while juggling so many emotional challenges. Her life continues to be under scrutiny, especially as her relationship with Brian Scott Levorn takes center stage. Amy first introduced Brian during 1000 Del B Sisters Season 7, shortly after her divorce from Michael Halterman. The two connected in 2024 after meeting at a concert in the park. And while Amy didn't feel sparks right away, Brian's persistence quickly won her over. Within months, the pair were inseparable, bonding over their shared love of horror movies, Halloween, and all things spooky. Their relationship escalated quickly, perhaps too quickly, leading many fans to worry Amy was rushing into something new before fully healing from her previous marriage. But in true Amy fashion, she dove headfirst into love. 5 months into dating, Brian proposed to her in a haunted house in Henderson, Kentucky, a moment straight out of a Halloween fantasy. The engagement ring was Gothic-inspired, featuring 2 skeleton hands forming a heart. It was dramatic, unconventional, and perfectly Amy. They even adopted a pet snake together, calling it their baby, which became a quirky symbol of their bond. Amy wanted her wedding to be just as unique, a Halloween-themed celebration inside a haunted asylum. While she adored the idea, her sister Tammy strongly objected, saying the venue had bad energy and refusing to attend. Despite her sister's disapproval, Amy seemed determined to go through with it. And though TLC never officially confirmed the event, fans now believe Amy secretly married Brian off camera sometime in late 2024. The speculation began when Amy posted a photo with a fan who bought a piece of her artwork. In her caption, she thanked the buyer and signed off as Amy Levorn. That subtle name change didn't go unnoticed. Soon after, she mentioned launching a new website called Amy Levorn Creations, suggesting she may have officially taken Brian's last name. If true, that would mean Amy got married privately, something that may appear in 1000 Delby Sisters Season 8. However, not everyone is celebrating. Many fans worry Amy might be repeating old patterns, falling deeply and quickly for someone who might not be ready for her lifestyle or responsibilities. Her whirlwind relationship has raised red flags for viewers who remember how fast things moved with her ex-husband Michael. Considering Amy's fragile mental health and the emotional toll of her past, another heartbreak could be devastating. Amy has to be careful, especially since TLC contracts reportedly prevent her from revealing personal milestones before they air. But the clues she's left online, from her social media posts to her art business name, make it hard to hide. She might not be able to confirm her marriage publicly, but her fans are already piecing the story together. As if that wasn't enough drama, rumors have also surfaced about Amy possibly preparing for skin removal surgery. Several 1000 Delby Sisters stars, including Tammy and Chris, have recently undergone major procedures to remove excess skin following their massive weight loss. Amy, who once weighed over 400 pounds, lost enough to qualify for bariatric surgery years ago and dropped more than 120 pounds. However, her progress has reportedly stalled, and some believe she's regained some of that weight amid stress and emotional turmoil. In Season 7, Amy expressed a desire to pursue skin removal surgery, but was told by her doctor that she'd need to lose at least 30 more pounds before qualifying. That conversation left her discouraged. Between her divorce, custody challenges, and new relationship, weight loss seemed to fall down her list of priorities. Her brother Chris even commented during a confessional that Amy looks bigger than me now, sparking fan debates about whether her health has taken a back seat. It's not just her weight that's drawing attention, it's her entire lifestyle. Fans have pointed out that Amy's hygiene seems to have declined, with several screenshots from recent episodes showing dirt under her fingernails. One Reddit user wrote, "Basic hygiene matters, especially when you're caring for kids." Another added, "This isn't about being mean, it's a sign that she's struggling with depression." These small details have become symbols of something bigger. Amy might be falling apart emotionally, even as she tries to keep up appearances on camera. Through all of this, Amy has remained surprisingly open. She's talked about her bipolar diagnosis, her therapy sessions, and her attempt to regain control over her life. She admits that therapy has helped her understand her emotions better, that her anger and sadness aren't weakness, but signs of deep pain she's finally addressing. She says she's learning to put her mental health first, though she acknowledges it's still a work in progress. Amy's story is complicated. She's been through immense transformation, physically, emotionally, and mentally. She's a mother who fought hard to lose weight so she could have children. She's a survivor of a public divorce, a woman navigating love again, and a sister trying to rebuild family relationships under the microscope of reality television. But with that fame comes immense pressure, and sometimes the cracks begin to show. For now, Amy seems focused on building her art business, spending time with her boys, and preparing for what's next in her life. She's talked about wanting to create a better home environment and becoming the best version of herself, not just for the cameras, but for Gage and Glenn. Fans hope this renewed sense of purpose helps her find stability again. Still, many remain skeptical. Can Amy truly prioritize her health and well-being while juggling fame, motherhood, and love? Or will her need for emotional connection lead her down another painful path? Only time will tell. But one thing's clear, Amy's journey is far from over. She's been through heartbreak, transformation, and self-discovery, all in front of millions. Her story reminds us that even reality stars face real struggles, and that sometimes healing doesn't come from losing weight or finding love, but from truly learning to love yourself first. As fans wait for 1000 Delby Sisters Season 8, all eyes will be on Amy Slaton. Will she find happiness with Brian? Will she continue her weight loss journey? Or will this chapter mark another turning point in a life defined by ups and downs? Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure: Amy's story continues to capture hearts. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real. Perfect?